Today I am breaking down the concept of the box in chess. So I'll be explaining what the box is and then give you a couple of examples to test your understanding of it. Because it is pretty important if you want to solve some problems in chess very quickly. So first let me kind of explain what the box is, okay? Say that you're playing as white and you're met in a position that looks like this, for example, where you're trying to promote your pawn here, and obviously black is trying to stop it. And you're wondering, well, can black stop it? If I push here, will black be fast enough to stop it? And one way to do this is to count the squares, and see, where that would end up. Another way to do it, which I'm pretty sure that almost everyone tried at least once in their chess career, is just, doing this thing where you go with your finger and you're like, okay, I'll go here, he'll go here, I'll go here, he'll go, this type of thing. But here's the fastest way to do it. Not only the fastest, but also the best way. It's called the box. It's a method, that allows you to do this very fast. What you do, essentially, is you draw a line, straight up from where you are to the 8th file, or the 1st file, depending on, which way you're promoting. And then you also draw a horizontal line to the 8th file again, or 1st file, depending on where you're promoting. So, you can pretend that this is a bishop and you can draw a line like this, or you can pretend that this is a rook, for example, and draw a line like this. And once you have this, you simply connect all the squares and you're left with this little box formation. And essentially, the box in chess says that if your opponent's king is inside or on the box, and I say on because if your opponent is on the outside of it, like right on here, then it would also work. But if your opponent is inside or on the box, then your opponent, when it's your turn to move, then your opponent will be able to go ahead and stop you from promoting. So here you can see that the king is in the box, so the king will obviously will be able to stop. And you can see this, that if we push the pawn, the king gets pushed, the pawn gets pushed, the king gets pushed, the pawn gets pushed, the king gets pushed, and the pawn can't promote, the king will capture it. Let's do a couple of examples, make sure that you guys understand this, because I am trying to teach you something, and usually in videos I just explain it and then, I'm off for the day. But in this one it's very short, so I wanted to give you a couple of examples, and tell me in the comments below if you found this, or if you understood this concept well. And if not, then let me know, how you can understand it better and how I can explain it better. So let's look at this example. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Figure out, can the king stop it, or will I be able to promote without an issue? You guys can stop if you need extra time, but I think I'll go ahead and show you the solution. So, stop the video if you need extra time. Well, simply, let's draw the thing. Okay, well, you can see that the king is not inside the square. So if the white's pawn were to move, then the king would not be able to get it. However, if it's the king's turn to move, so if it's black to move, then black can, let's go ahead and draw the square again. Black can very easily enter the square, right? This was the square. So black will be able to enter the square. And so if it was black to move, then the answer is yes, black will be able to stop it. But if it is white to move, then no. Now let me give you another example. Let's say the king is simply out of the equation, and you're here and black's king is here. What will happen if it is white to move? Okay, so obviously the whole board is a square. So, you can either draw the lines or just understand, well, that this is one huge square. And obviously the king is inside the square, so as white moves forward, the king, marches down. And again, if the king makes the right moves, the king will, or should be able to, stop the pawn. You see, right? Let me give you one more example. This time I will not give you the solution, and I will ask you guys in the comments below to let me know the answer. It is the black's king to move. Will the king be able to stop the pawn from promoting? Let me know in the comments below. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you want a little example of where this comes into play in a real match example, in a real game, or like in a real, physical example where there's more pieces, then press the video right here in the bottom of the screen because I introduced this concept there. Additionally, please subscribe if you're new here. It helps me grow, and it helps me, stay motivated to keep pushing these videos out. And hopefully they're helping you. Leave in the comments any suggestions that you have. And I think today I'll upload another video, so stay tuned for that one. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.